I have seen several consultants getting severely chastised by the client towards the end of the consulting assignment, which is the step 4, and this is at the stage of solution deployment. Now, consultants often try to walk away from a particular client after the stage 3 of solution generation and option selection. However, for the client, the solution deployment is a very critical aspect. If the solution does not work, then no point having the whole consulting engagement. So I've seen large clients who are large consultants who have been literally blacklisted by the client because often they suggest and walk away from deployment. So at this stage, this is when the what we call is the rubber meets the road, and it's important for the consultant to be engaged here and help a client through all the steps of solution deployment. Now, solution deployment is when what it means is that the solution or the option which has been accepted to be taken forward becomes a part of the strategy. Now, when this becomes a part of the strategy of an organization, then the implementation starts. So what it means is that the organization structure is accordingly handled, the new processes are made, and new systems are made. And if this is a large-scale intervention, then significant amount of change management based on all the people and the forces for, forces against, all of these aspects need to be analyzed and then dealt with. A consultant cannot just give an option and walk away. He is responsible as an expert. He is responsible for making it work. Imagine again, I keep on going back to my doctor example. Imagine again, after selecting an option, if the doctor says that now I'm away from it and you do it yourself, it doesn't work. What does the doctor say? The doctor at this time will say, okay, you visit me after week 1, week 2, week 3, having done this, and we will look at what the new reports are and how do they look for you. So keeping this in mind, when you're into the solution deployment phase, you cannot walk away straight away, and you got to be having some defined interventions with the client so that at identified milestones you can intervene and see if the consulting assignment is going in the right way. It's important to define the right milestones, as we know from the which are leading indicators, so that the consulting assignment is going on track and the solution deployment is in the right direction. Often clients lose faith in the consultant if they are unable to handhold the client at the stage. As an expert in process and content, any good consultant would be able to hold the hand of a client during solution deployment. Several consultants do charge for this phase exclusively, and this phase of implementation is where a good quality implementation is really respected by the client. So this is the time when, if a consultant is doing good work, he also gets into deeper relationships with the client, and what we call as they have the client with them for a longer time and for a longer time period, as and when that particular issue or broader issue needs refinement, that particular consultant is called on. So these are the 4 things about consulting, as we did earlier, which is the problem definition. The next step is solution generation. The third is problem definition. Then we have got problem identification, solution generation, and solution deployment. while here the client is leading. In rest of the three, it's the consultant who is leading. With sufficient expertise, a consultant should be able to do a good job out here.